Hey guys, welcome back. Here to share with you week 2 of the Two C's collab that is being put on by Catherine and Casey. So it was Melt One Vendor. I picked the Bathing Garden. So we will get started with that. So I'm just pulling no particular order. This is Claus Manor, which I had never had before, I don't think. Gingerbread blends with nutmeg, latte, and sweet cinnamon candy. This was nice and hearty. I melted this in the morning last weekend, I want to say. And it was really, really nice, cozy, comforting scent. You get that gingerbread, you get that coffee note. Not a ton of cinnamon, just like it was a nice like added touch. I felt this was really good. I would get this again for the holidays or for melting in the winter. The Mint Garden, I've had this numerous times. This is like their take on Dirty by Lush. So it's green spearmint, thyme, tarragon, oak moss, sandalwood, and hints of lavender. And I love this. This is a beautiful spring, open your window, smell all of the new things growing outside. This is so good. Love this. This is also fantastic for after you've been cooking a heavy scent. Heavy food smells, I should say. Some samples, which I do not have scent descriptions, and I am sorry. This is Moroccan Fig and Blackberry. Let's see if I remember. All of these were good unless I put an X over them, which I don't have any X's. So this was good. This was a nice blend of blackberry with fig. Not 50-50, more like 75-25 blackberry to fig. So this was good. Warmed this. Oh my gosh, where did I warm you? Oh, in my upstairs hallway. And it was good. Probably a good 6-7 hours. Blackberry and Bay. I love this. I've had this before. This is so good. Blackberry juice blends with woodsy notes of bay and tree bark. Yeah, just really good. This comes across a little bit clean. Clean and outdoorsy mixed with the blackberry. Again, really nice. Had this going all throughout my open concept. Loved this. Would be a repurchase. Ugh. Running out of space. Oh, let's put that over there. We just talked about that. Hocus Pocus potion from the Halloween collection from a couple of years ago, I want to say. Spicy, like cinnamon, nutmeg, clove kind of scent. And I know that I warmed this in my laundry room, and then I wasn't really up there. So, and I can't remember if I've had this before, but it was good. No complaints. That stayed in there for 2 days. Okay, Toxic Earth, another repeat for me. It's coffee, whiskey, caramel, and cake. Yes, and that's really what this is. Not too much caramel. Not the biggest fan, but like a bakery, coffee, maybe a hint of like boozy. I don't really pick up on that, but it's like fresh roasted bean note for this. So I really like that. Sugared pie crust. Okay, let's talk about this. So this was a sample. Love sugared pie crust. I warmed it with pink sugar pie crust. You guys, when I tell you, I know it sounds basic and everything, this bakery with the pink sugar, it is so good, and I've been loving it in my bedroom. Loving, loving, loving it. So what ended up happening was I warmed, I know this isn't the bathing garden, but we're going to talk about it for a minute. I warmed this. This was in a D-stash as an extra. And this is by Vintage Chic Scents, and it's collectible lunchbox, and it's peanut butter, sweet raspberry jam, and zucchini bread. Okay, so I've been dying to try her raspberry jam. I hear all fantastic things, and I figured, okay, you know, it's got some peanut butter in here, and I'm not a fan of zucchini bread. I keep trying it. I keep wanting to like it. So on cold, I really got the raspberry. Yes. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, I think this is it. I'm going to be in love with this raspberry. So I cut this in half and I put it in 2 warmers in my bedroom and went downstairs and came back up an hour or so later. And you guys, this smelled like dirty feet, like beyond Fritos. Oh, I could not even, I barely could smell the raspberry. That zucchini is so crazy ass strong. Now, maybe it just smells that way to me because I don't like zucchini bread, but it smelled like there were like 600 dirty socks in my bedroom, which would never happen, mixed in with some smelly shoes. This, I couldn't. So I ended up adding this pink sugar pie crust to it, and it took that zucchini bread way down. So I still really want to try her raspberry jam, but never again the zucchini. I want to try the raspberry, not the zucchini. So that's how I broke into this, and then I've continued warming this, and it's so good. I think I have like 3 or 4 more of these pies. Amazing, amazing, amazing. And this was from my most recent order, and it is throwing fantastically and just smells so delicious. And then, because I only had 1 sample of this, I put this in one of the times. Okay. Because I didn't pull enough coffee, because I didn't have it from the bathing garden, I pulled out the big guns with this half pie of what I had left of Star Beans Cafe. This is from a couple years ago from the Mario pre-order. So her Star Beans Cafe is espresso, vanilla, crunch donuts, and vanilla bean, right? This is good. It's either 2 or 3 years old. So the intensity of it is not as strong. I mean, this is what happens. Did I need a half pie of this? Probably not. But I really enjoyed this. This was yummy. So I didn't have a whole ton left. So I've been working on this on the weekends. This has been my coffee pick for the last couple of weeks to warm on the weekends, because that's typically the only time I do coffee. So that was good. And I do have, what is it, like a Very Mario Christmas or something with her peppermint. I have that also. That was in a half pie from a couple years ago. That's what I'm going to be focusing on now to finish up. Don't have a ton of it left, but I have enough. Okay, back to the bathing garden. Leprechaun Moon. Absolutely love, love, love this so much. It's fresh flannel sheets and crisp green apple. That's not what this smells like on warm or cold. This is just like clean and cozy. You definitely got fresh flannel sheets, but to me, this does not smell like apple. I would never guess it's apple. Like a slight fruity, but it comes across more clean to me. I absolutely love this, and I know at one time I probably had like 3 or 4 of these, and this is my very last one, and I absolutely love it. I would definitely get that again. Beautiful, long-lasting, love, love, love. Rosemary mints. Rosemary essential oil, garden-grown peppermints, and spearmint leaves. Again, fantastic. Absolutely strong, wonderful, perfect anytime, anywhere. Another one that's great for after cooking. Also her Aveda Shampure is awesome. That's like right up there with this. So good. Enjoyed this. Warmed this throughout my downstairs, and I probably put this in like after school one day, kept it going all night, went to work the next day. It was still going when I came home, and I think I probably kept it going again until the next morning, because I don't think I wanted to change the wax out right before bed. But it probably could have gone longer. That is so strong and so beautiful. If you have not tried that, strongly, strongly recommend it. The wishing tree. Okay, I like this. I like this. This is so earthy and outdoorsy. Obviously, if it's earthy, the earth is... I can't remember what is in this, you guys, but I really liked this, and I would definitely get a clam of this. I heard people saying that they didn't like this. I liked this. If you've tried, not that it's the same, but if you've tried, was it like Farmer's Market or something from Scentsy, and even like Midnight Fig from Scentsy? This is like that same family. This is so good. I really like this. I'm going to keep this one aside because I want to figure... I didn't look up what was in it. I know I knew at one point, but I don't remember. All right, let's talk about these. So this was her pastel cream eggs. You guys look at this. And it came with like this ribbon on it. So this was... I bought this a couple of years ago, not going to lie. And when I first... bought it, I don't know if it was like right at Easter or if I waited and ordered it after Easter, but I used some of it last year, and then I used up what I had left very recently. So they were eggs that were this size. They came loose in here in this egg carton, which I will show you guys because I went through some. So they were in here, and then I just bagged them in the polypropylene bags and kind of put them back in here. But the ones that I warmed this last week were her strawberries and cream, which was a light, like pink egg, and it was just that. It was strawberries and cream. This was so delicious. You guys, now I'm starting to doubt myself. I think maybe I warmed the strawberries and cream with that collectible lunchbox. I do. That's what I think I did. Anyway, this was delicious. Creamy, decadent strawberry deliciousness. I just cut these eggs. I just brought this out to show you guys the size of it. I just cut them in half. So I went through strawberries and cream, a lemon custard pie, which was delicious. I warmed this one in my kitchen. Yummy. Not, to me, to my nose, not a fresh zested lemon, but still really good. And then a marshmallow marzipan I went through. And also in here, there was a mango sorbet, a sugared cookie dough, and a sugared watermelon. So those I had done in the past. So, finished this one up. But how beautiful. I finished that up, and then I also bought this one that was offered at the same time, and this was in her Blackberry Fudge, which when I first got this, I didn't like how it smelled on cold at all, so I kept not warming them. I don't know, there was just something, and then it sat in my drawer because it was in the little egg carton, like all in their own little polypropylene bags. I just kept not reaching for it. But her Blackberry Fudge is described as sweet candied blackberries blended with vanilla, brown sugar, fudge. You guys, I have one left of this. So I melted some in months past, and then recently during the melts from one vendor. This is so delicious. I do not really get... like a brown sugar, like fudge type of anything. It's just a delicious, rich, powerful blackberry. So 5 of these are gone, and I have 1 left, and that can go to the trash also. So I'm so glad that I ordered these when she had them offered. I haven't seen them. I haven't seen her offer them again. Like I said, I can't 100% be sure of when I got those. So I'm going to savor this last blackberry egg. Okay, Monkey Wrecked. This is good. If you are a fan of banana, it's a blast of tropical fruits, bananas, sweet vanilla, bubble gum, and coconut ice cream. This was good. Yes. Just very I would say more banana and bubblegum than it was like tropical fruits, if that makes sense. Because like when I think tropical fruits, I think mango, pineapple, coconut. I don't really get that. This is very banana and bubblegum. A little bit of coconut in here. I liked this. This was a good, oh my gosh, I think if this was like a whole day one for me, like I put it in first thing in the morning and I could still smell this like after dinner. And then, gosh, did I change it out for like nighttime? I may have. I can't remember. That was good. I would possibly get that again. Death Becomes Her. I've had this before. It's spun sugar, white vanilla buttercream, pink sugar peppermint cookies, and a sprinkle of rock candy chips. I like this one, but I've had it many times. It's a little too sweet with that rock candy added in here. Yeah, I've had many clams of this, so I would be good on this one for a while. This was long lasting as well. Warmed that in the open concepts part of my house downstairs. Garden of Lemon Delights. I enjoyed this one as well. I really had zero like misses with the bathing garden. So Garden of Lemon Delights is lemon verbena blend with hints of lily, orange, sage, and crystallized sugar. This was yummy. Oh, again, just a perfect blend to warm, like after you've cleaned your house, or you're sitting down having a cup of tea, reading a book. It's such a pretty scent, and it like, I don't know, made me feel like my entire house was clean, which is always something to clean in this house. Really like this. I would definitely get this again. So not bad. And then I did finish up 2 candles. So the first one is from, I was about to say the bathing garden, from Bath and Body Works. So I spoke briefly about this because it was burning in the background of a video that I did. This is strawberry pound cake. You guys, I've had strawberry pound cake candles from the bathing garden, from Bath and Body Works before, and they've been light. This thing was so gosh darn strong. Holy Toledo, this was good. Fresh strawberries, golden shortcake, whipped cream, amazing. Absolutely amazing. I could not believe how strong this was. I do not know what kind of magic was put in here, what kind of spell was cast on this, but this I loved so much that I would buy more because this one did so well in my house, and I would like to have some more strawberry pound cake for like May and June, but I don't know, was this just like a one-time thing that it did so well? Okay, and the last candle was Denmark from Goose Creek. You guys, I loved this. Now, I probably burned this like 10 times because I didn't keep it going a lot. I think the most that this was ever going for was like 3 hours. Just because if it didn't go with what I was like going to change my warmers to, whatever, I blew this out because I just keep it either on top of my stove or on my island in my kitchen. First of all, the packaging on here is gorgeous. They don't put scent notes on their candles, but this was Winter Woods, cashmere sugar, amber, frankincense, sandalwood, and some other things. This was like a little sweet, but this was so cozy and comforting and lovely scent to smell while you're relaxing at night. Oh, it was so good. Really good. And I will say that the performance, I feel, did really well. There's like a little like cracking over there, but I got a lot out of this candle, and I know I bought it on sale too. But I was impressed with this one. This did not like fill like my living room. It's like open, so I have it on my island. I couldn't smell this like necessarily in my living room or in the hallway. I could smell it when I was in the kitchen. It wasn't like a powerhouse like that strawberry shortcake was. I mean, strawberry pound cake, but this was good. Really, really impressed with this. Did really well, no sooting. So I'd get this. Again, none of the wicks collapsed. I think I trimmed the wicks once or twice on this. So really impressed with that. So you guys, that is everything for my empties for week 2 of the 2 C's collab Melt One Vendor. And I'm just behind on these, and we are well into warming green wax here. So that is everything, you guys. I hope you are all doing well, and I'll talk to you guys in my next one. Take care.